My name is Nathan Young. I've done martial arts for 17 years. I train in the art of Jeet Kune Do, which is Bruce Lee's art. I am based in Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm here, I'm visiting Seattle just to check out Bruce Lee's sites, the university he was at, his gravesite, of course, and this museum that I'm right next to, that his exhibit is on for Bruce Lee and his early life here in Seattle. Growing up, I actually didn't know about him until I was like 14. I was into the martial arts, I was into Jackie Chan and stuff like that, but when I saw his stuff, I was inspired in the way of his self-expression. He wasn't boxing with all these other arts. He wasn't all about sacred cows and people who would, I guess, like say this is my way and this is how you learn this way. He was about, being honest with yourself and expressing yourself in a way that you uniquely would be able to do that. So that art and that being unlimited in your way of learning as well as fighting was what intrigued me the most and what I was drawn to him by because of his philosophy on being unlimited, being all ways and no ways at once.
Now, I know you can't speak too much about it, but you got an amazing opportunity. You're about to play Bruce Lee in a new film. Can you just give me a brief intro to what's going on in your career right now?
Yes, the film is actually called Birth of the Dragon. And that's the one I've been casted into, where I've been kind of contacted by LA. Because they've seen my videos, I'm on YouTube as Ninja Nate. I've done martial arts on there as well as some film. And I guess they saw that and they contacted me. I've been sending them stuff back and forth, but that's all that's going on right now. So it's very exciting, yes. I'm very excited to do that, to represent Bruce Lee and the art of Jeet Kune Do and get to see all the different places he's been to and be a part of that, the acting part in his life. If you were talking about fighting, with no rules, right, he says, then you got to think about everything. Think about all aspects, the punching, kicking, grappling. He took, beginning philosophy was boxing, fencing, and Wing Chun. So of course it was based in Wing Chun. He had all that close range infighting, but he knew that he had to expand to a longer range system. So that's where he added the kicking and fencing philosophy to be able to jump in, do a straight lead punch and get in there quickly and get out. So this alley is actually where Bruce would have his challenges. So whenever he would be very headstrong about that. He wasn't afraid of anybody. He kind of if there was a challenge, he'd be up for it. And actually in Seattle, the Chinese community didn't like that he was teaching non-Chinese Wing Chun and all that. So he was actually challenged to a fight by Wang Jiakman. That's when he challenged him and he found out he took too long to beat him. He beat him, but then he was disappointed because he felt that he could have beat him a lot quicker because he had to chase him around a lot. And that's when he decided the classical arts weren't working for him anymore and he had to go outside of just the Wing Chun.